TitleMatchNetwork.com.
I was talking to Billie before this matchup, and she was talking about her schedule. It's something in the neighborhood of over 10 matches in 2 weeks leading up to CCW, including Mania Week over in LA and all of the travels that took place over that time. This, I don't even want to say kid, because this standout talent is doing so much at such a high level.
Billie Starkz, the Space Jesus against the Devil's Little Princess. These two are no strangers to each other, like I said. I believe it's their third matchup together overall, but that was the last time they met was 2 years ago. A lot has changed since then.
Yeah, think about all the leaps and bounds, how far they have come as individuals since that time. I mean, Billie's had the international travels and made her way over to Japan. I believe is going to be heading to the UK, of course, just next month. So it is non-stop. And Heather Reckless has just had so many incredible opportunities. And like we said, the significance of last month, proving to, as she said, her 8-year-old self that hard work pays off and dreams come true, advancing to this stage in the competition, in the tournament, and could walk out of here the Global Fighting Champion if she's able to defeat Billie Starkz.
This one has double the stakes here right now.
You see Billie Starkz, turn control, wrench in the head of Heather Reckless. Take over, Reckless, shoulders on the mat. Ref Paul Turner checking the shoulders, checking the placement.
You know, you mentioned we prodded Billie as kind of this world-class traveler and kind of international talent. Heather Reckless, though, has been able to train under some of the most world-traveled talents, that being Merrick Brave and Seth Rollins of the Black and Brave Wrestling Academy. So she has a little bit of stock herself out there, so this is going to be an interesting matchup. Again, these two no strangers to each other, but a lot has changed. A lot of high-flying energy here.
A lot of agility with that cartwheel into the drop kick and a kip up from Heather Reckless. And that's one of the things that's so impressive about Reckless. Not only has this incredible agility, but tons of power. You've seen some of the shots from the gym, her training regimens that she'll post on social media. Absolute madness. And now, up on that top turnbuckle, cartwheeling off of the rope into an uppercut to Space Jesus. Takes the leg out from underneath Billie Starkz. Bounding off the ropes, face washed of the Global Fighting Champion, and now dragging into close to the center of the ring, but too close to the ropes. Billie Starkz able to force the break.
Again, Billie, the younger competitor of the two, but ironically, the veteran by just 1 year. Billie debuting in 2018, Reckless in 2019. Reckless now going to maybe thinking high risk.
We could have been looking for that moonsault off of the second rope, but well scouted by Billie Starkz, who now stomping a hole into the Devil's Little Princess.
And Billie Starkz, you know, we keep singing her praises, but she was also the one to unseat somebody who I honestly never thought would lose the Global Fighting Championship, and that was Rebecca Scott that we saw last month. And Billie Starkz pulled out the win, but I'm sure in the back of Rebecca Scott's mind, she's maybe waiting for some revenge.
I mean, the Global Fighting Championship was Rebecca Scott's almost baby. She treasured that. And I think the fact that Billie Starkz came in her Capital Championship Wrestling debut and took it from her, not only that, but advanced in the Battle of the Throne tournament, I mean, that certainly did not sit well with RJS. But meanwhile, Billie Starkz knows that the Global Fighting Championship is on the line right now. I mean, I'm wondering, we saw her kind of grabbing onto the ropes there. Maybe we're seeing a little bit more destiny or determination and a little more desperation to hang on to that Global Fighting Championship and advance.
You know, double the stakes. You do what you got to do. I respect it, Billie Starkz. I get it.
Whoa, dodged out of the way though. Heather Reckless wincing from the pain in the palm. You can see Heather Reckless laying it in with all of her might. Doing some damage to her hand in the process, but as long as she can damage Billie Starkz. Now whipping Starkz out of the corner, whip reversed. Face first into the turnbuckle goes Heather Reckless, now slammed down to the mat. Just whipped down like a rag doll.
Billie now toying with Heather.
A more serious side of Billie Starkz saying to stay down, Heather. delivered, and now goes into the cover to Starkz.
Yeah, like we said, Billie normally a high energy, smiling, charismatic character, but I think she realizes, you know, this one has bigger stakes than most matches of hers. Here's not only the tournament is on the line, but the Global Fighting Championship as well.
Yeah, the championship that she just won last month. And I think Starkz is always trying to continue proving themselves, but so is Reckless now. Into that suplex, out of the corner, bounding with that momentum. But Billie Starkz was right there. Oh no, wait a second. Jaw jacked by Heather Reckless. Reckless unleashing on Billie Starkz, able to dodge, backhand chop, and now just slugging at Space Jesus. Bringing Billie into the center. Another whip reversed into the corner. Ooh, back elbow. Now Reckless shoves off Starkz. Rolls to dodge. Ooh, geez, more strikes from Reckless. And Billie Starkz now taken off her feet. Reckless into the cover, new champ, no!
Billie powering out with authority there. You know, you were mentioning looks of desperation. That one looked like it took maybe a lot out of Billie Starkz. Now she's crawling to the turnbuckle to try and gather her breath.
Oh wait, but dragged off. Well scouted by Starkz, who stacks the shoulders up. Oh, and that kick collides right to the temple of Heather Reckless. Oh, jeez, and then knee right into the back of the skull. Billie Starkz with the cover, but Reckless kicks out.
Again, both competitors, this is a semi-finals matchup. The winner will advance to the finals. Both of these women know all the huge implications that are on the line here tonight, bringing everything they have.
Now Billie Starkz looking to... Oh, wait a second. Wait, jumping to that crossbody off of the middle rope. I mean, that was a way to use her environment for Heather Reckless, able to bound out of that maneuver from Starkz. Oh, and he's just stomping the head of Billie Starkz into the mat. Now, hold on a second. Heather Reckless, we saw climbing up to that middle rope, the moonsault. It connected. She got the leg. New champ. No, wait. Shoulders are down. Billie Starkz.
TitleMatchNetwork.com